What's up, guys? Thanks for being here. My name is Nathan Hooper. I'm the founder of D2D Wealth. In this video, I'm going to explain what D2D Wealth is and how it can help you reach your sales and financial goals. But first, I want to start the story. A couple of months ago, my wife and I were looking to buy our second car. We had sold both our cars to travel to New York to do D2D sales there. And after a couple of years of borrowing cars and doing some different things, we finally were like, all right, let's buy our second car. Our family's growing. So we made a big checklist of everything we wanted to have in our car, right? We want to have at least 35 miles to the gallon, good, gas efficient vehicle, Bluetooth capabilities, backup camera, just a nice dash, under 10K in the total price. I want to be a 2015 or newer and just overall in good, solid condition. And so started scouring the internet. I'm looking at Carvana and CarMax, and I was on Facebook Marketplace and going to dealerships, and I'm here in Utah, so I was on KSL. I was just reaching out and testing out a bunch of cars, and we just couldn't find what we were looking for, right? We had really specific standards, and we couldn't find any cars that met those standards. And finally, after a couple months of searching, we found this 2015 Mazda that checked all those boxes, and I was excited, I was pumped. I reached out to the guy, we set up a meeting down in at a Walmart, and I go and meet him there, and the first thing he does, we shake hands, and he walks around the car, and he starts pointing out everything that's wrong with the car. He says, all right, hey, there's a rock chip here. It's getting rusty here in the top. I want to make sure you check that out. There's paint chipping over here. This button here kind of sticks, and I have some problems with this. And then we took it for a test drive, and next morning I texted him immediately, and I told him I wanted to buy the car. I didn't even haggle with him. I'm a sales guy. I've been doing sales for years. I love to haggle and barter. I didn't do any of that. I just bought it right there. I thought it was a fair price. I just bought it. So why do that? And why am I telling you this story? Well, there's two things I learned here from this story. Number one is that when we set standards in a life of what we won't go below, we hit those standards. And that's something I've found in my life time and time again. It's going to be the same thing for you in your sales career. If you set standards of what you won't go below, a minimum of what you're going to hit, you're going to hit that. I promise you that. But the second thing that we learned here was that there's this sales principle that when we explain the downside of the product, we show that it's not perfect. It actually makes the product more attractive. It removes the risk. It's a crazy thing. It's like lightning McQueen. You turn left to go right type of deal. Don't know why it works, but it does. And I'll do that same thing here in this video by telling you what I'm not, right? Like I said, my name is Nathan Hooper. You've probably never heard of me. I'm not a multimillionaire. I don't have a real estate empire. I didn't ever win a Golden Door Award. I don't own a 7-figure business that just prints me passive income. I never recruited an army of reps and became a massive regional manager. I didn't do any of that stuff. But what I did do was I earned hundreds of thousands of dollars in my D2D sales career. And I did that, and on all the teams I worked on, I was the top rep on my team. And it wasn't because I was the most talented guy. It wasn't because I was the best looking guy. But it was because I worked the hardest, right? I wanted it the most, I worked the hardest, and I worked the smartest, more importantly, right? I bought the courses, I read all the books, I listened to all the podcasts, I did all the studying, I did all the role plays, and watched all the videos. And through small efforts, I got better and better, and I was able to achieve those goals I had. And because of that success I had in door-to-door sales, I then was able to invest my money in the stock market, and now I have a 6-figure stock portfolio. I've also been able to buy multiple units of real estate. I have a successful Airbnb, and I've started podcasts and businesses and all these other things. This awesome experience have come because of my success in door-to-door sales. And so what is D2D Wealth? Well, D2D Wealth is a newsletter. It's a biweekly newsletter where I share all the things I learned in that experience, all the success I've had, all the downsides and things I learned how to learn the hard way. I talk about finances and investing and share tips and tricks and secrets and things that help you to be the best salesperson you can be, but also be the best investor, invest in your finances, because that's the reason why we're actually doing D2D sales, right? We didn't grow up wanting to do D2D sales and that wasn't our dream, but we do it because we want to become financially free and we want to make our impact on the world. And so my goal with this newsletter is to help you connect the dots of how you can be successful in D2D sales and then translate that into financial freedom. So like I said, it's a bi-weekly newsletter. It's completely free. I'm not charging anything, so there's literally no harm. There's no risk. Try it out, guys. And once you sign up, you're going to get a welcome email from me. Just let me know what you're wanting to learn more about, what's most important to you, and what you're selling. And I can't wait to see you in there. See you.